Hello and welcome to MFAC Coaching. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for being here. My name is Megan. I'm the coach here on this channel. I call myself a coach because I'm a life coach. I'm also a psychology professor. So I'm going to do a spread today in this YouTube collab loop group hosted by Creatively Lisa Marie. Be sure to give her a big thank you when you get to her video in this loop. We're going to do a spread on planners. I'm going to do a monthly spread, and I'm going to use largely Sarah Lynn art stickers, but I have a bunch of other things here. I'll walk you through that here in a minute. What you see here is two Happy Planner stickers. This one is Happy Plans. I just pulled it out because it is a pastel book, and so the colors worked really well with the inspiration for all of this, which is this Sarah Lynn art sticker sheet. I, of course, had to grab a Crayola marker. This is a returning limited edition collection they brought out this year. This is Magic Mint, but because it's like a color that was retired, it has been brought back. They put it in their antique color, like not white, like kind of off yellow almost. And then I just grabbed a pen that I got from the Dollar General, I think, Dollar Tree, and in peach. So those two colors, again, inspired entirely by this sticker sheet set. I grabbed some JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop stickers. I did grab a Mojo Jojo Plans. This is her monthly jewel tones, which had some gorgeous, here we go, like peach again, and where'd the greens go? But this green is the one. I might use there's just a few here of the creamy, so lots of options here. I got this, I want to use mainly I might use the scissors there from this According to Ally set, and then this Planner Girl from Shine Sticker Studios. So, okay, so I have a lot here, and then all the things that I need to remember. I'll have cut that out of the video, but I just sneezed, and it was like one that I was like, am I done? I can't tell. Woo! All right. Oh gosh, I just love. All right, so the first thing I want to do. Oh, it's so hard. I find monthly so hard. Because I'm torn between deciding to make boxes, do something on the days that I know I need to do things, or starting with deco. Okay, so I'm going to put my themes that I use are going to go here on Sunday. Then I have something on the 1st, and then 10, 17, 24, and then 20. There's another one here. Oh, I just love this so much. The sheet is just so gorgeous. Again, these are stickers from Sarah Lynn Art. You can use code megan25 to get 25% off. She also does a bunch of sales, so just follow me on Instagram to find when those sales are. And then this was last month's freebie, so check out my Instagram for my current freebie. I'm just going to go ahead and put this down here in the corner. I do not want to cut any of it off, but I want to get it as close to the edge of everything as I can. All right. That one just said to me it was a corner sticker. I do love doing spreads where we just celebrate our planners. I think because you don't get to do that very often, honestly. I mean, I do. I just do it. But there, you know, lots of people don't really know what I'm doing when I say I'm a planner. They're like, what does that mean? Like, do I do events? Which I do not. You know, it's those types of things. So it is fun to do spreads that really celebrate what it is we do in our beautiful planners. One isn't gonna just like fit over here, so I'm trying to see if there's one that I'm gonna like cut and use in some way, shape, or form on this sidebar. I'm not sure. Okay, I think with that down, I'm now gonna go on and look for monthly stickers and go from there. Let's see what we find in here. I do like these little dots. I do like the colors. Just don't know if there's enough of them. Because I need 1, 2, 3, and really 2 here, 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this will work. Because then I can go here and use like one of these. Okay. So now the question is, what order do I want to put the boxes in? Okay. We know we need 2 down here, so trying to decide if I want to do every other or just do this whole thing. But the box itself, let's see. We'll do every other. And we'll just do 2 of the same color down here. Is that straight? I don't think it's straight. No, it is not. Okay, let's try again here in a minute. There we go. When I'm trying to put something down straight, it's even harder to talk and do things at the same time. That is not much straighter, honestly. There we go. All right. We're going to say close enough. I'm going to grab one of those orange ones over here for up here. And then the green ones. So I mentioned I'm a coach. I'm coach and I do a bunch of PR. So this is my Instagram planner. And I'm doing September super early because I'm actually going out of town in late August. And I've just realized that I have to work ahead so that I can do videos while I'm gone and I don't leave everybody just hanging, which I have done in the past. I will admit, just been like, okay, I'm gone for 2 weeks or whatever, however long, and I'm sorry. But I'm trying not to do that. So, but I've realized that if I don't do monthly spreads, I can't think that far ahead. It just doesn't work for me. because I only think maybe a week ahead if I'm only doing weekly spreads. So I learned kind of the hard way that I really have to be ahead in my monthlies, and that my monthlies actually serve like a strong purpose for me, one that I wasn't acknowledging, and that is that without them, I'm just not able to get everything I need done. I did also grab this Happy Illustration sticker book. I think I have like maybe 3 copies of this one. I love this sticker book. And I pulled it out so I can use these. I love these little happy planners. It's just so cute. So I have that too. All right. Trying to see how I can, like, how much of this sticker I can, like, keep, where it should go. And then everything else, really, I think I'm just going to have some fun decorating, putting things down. It'll be good. Gosh, I don't know if I want to put, like, I really like this I love to plan. I could maybe just put it here, like at the top. Just want to check out. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why not? I might find out later that I'm putting this down a little further on the off chance that I realize that I'm forgetting something and I need to put a box up there. So I can still plan on those days. Then I have this Be the Energy. Okay. Ideas are forming. They're not formed. Okay. When I'm not doing PR, then I am trying to decide if it's okay if I let a few things like overlap here. I think so. It'll help me get in. I don't want to, like, I can't go too far because, like, my brain will want the coffee to, like, start to pour out. Which I know doesn't make a lot of sense, but it does in my head. In my head, that makes a lot of sense. But so I have to be really careful. I can't tilt it too much. I'm also just trying to figure out, like, do I want to bookend? Like, I don't think I want the diagonal. So I do think this needs to go somewhere in the middle. Maybe. Like, I don't want to go too far into a box. But I'll have, it's a paper sticker. And the nice thing about paper stickers is you can write right on top of them. So that's not going to be a big deal. And it's not a big deal to me if I cover up a day of the month, because I can follow the numbers. Okay. But I have to decide. Okay. Can't remember who I was talking with, but they were telling me about their ADHD, and I jokingly say that I have a little bit of ADHD, because they were telling me that part of their ADHD is that they're hyper focused on efficiency, which, and particularly with efficiency in decision making, or in particularly like the order of events. And so we were talking about how how I can sometimes think so long about what the most effective route could potentially be for me to run my errands. And I'll sit there and I'll think through every path that I could take from one place to the other. And I will do this for so long that I will run out of time to actually do the errands. Yes. So, then that is kind of pointless. So I find myself just now laughing a lot about how I think about efficiency. Ooh. Oh, that was almost scary, my friends. Almost cut part of the R in energy. But yeah, I struggle a lot with the idea of, I do struggle a lot with decision fatigue, but I'm just super fascinated by the studies of decision fatigue. I'm really fascinated by how we end up with decision fatigue, or decision paralysis, if there are too many options. So it's better for creativity. It's better for decisions, if you can have some constraints. So as frustrating as it is when you're writing a paper and you have to write the paper to whatever your professor tells you is the assignment, that's actually better for your creativity, because it allows you the constraint that you then have to find creativity to solve. I pretty early on in my planning career, my decorative planning career, if you could even call it a career, but life, I realized I was going to always have to have a theme. So I love that. Ouch. I have a little paper cut that I got from work today. And it hurts. Okay. I don't realize how much I use my pinky when I cut a sticker until now. But I've always planned to a theme because it is hard for me to otherwise make a decision about what stickers I would use. And it's not like I ever had just one set of stickers. I mean, I think half the reason that I am a planner is because it allows me a purpose to using stickers. And I have had a sticker collection. I have vivid memories of collecting stickers in 1st and 2nd grade, with people, trading them, all sorts of fun things. So I would have been thrilled if someone had told me when I was younger that this was going to be an option. Just totally thrilled. But the reason all this relates is to decision fatigue. And we do get tired when we feel like we're having to make a bunch of decisions. At the same time, we do get somewhat we do get energy from getting to be creative. And so those two things can fuel each other. You make a bunch of decisions when you're creative, or they can like maybe balance each other out, maybe. Sorry, I did like be thee that way, and then everything else is straight, so I'm gonna have to straighten out the be the. But if you are someone who finds that you are easily fatigued with decisions, or just like the fact that you have to make a bunch of decisions, or that like, because for me, the decision to go to and run errands, that one's easy. I know I need to run the errands. Like today, I needed shampoo and conditioner. I'm out. There's literally none other. I finish it in the shower. If I don't get it the next shower, there's no shampoo and conditioner, which is just not okay for me. And so that part was easy. But then, where do I want to buy the shampoo and conditioner? Because I'm not using a specific one right now. I have been using like really fancy shampoos for a while, and I'm trying to save some money. So now I'm using just whatever shampoo smells good when I pick up shampoo. And yeah, so, I'm okay with that placement. So I knew that I needed to get shampoo, but I didn't know where. And because I didn't so now I had to decide where, and I can just go to like CVS or Rite Aid or like pretty much anywhere would be fine. But I was already out, so I had to figure out where, like what was close based on where I was. I had to figure out, and then like there's all these considerations that I'm trying to make. Like, do I want to shop at that location because maybe they aren't they're supporting politics in ways I'm not proud of, or that I don't want to give my money to. And so now there's like all these decisions, and it was like I had to finally just say to myself, you know where this store is, so go there. And yeah, that was but like I like rethought that, even that decision I rethought probably 7 or 8 times before I finally was like, nope, just do it. So luckily I don't feel super fatigued from that this time around, but boy, do it's just wild that is my experience. Like that it's so, I feel like it's crazy that it's not even being indecisive. It's just that when there's no perfect place, then I'm like, I don't know what to do. Oh, these are so cute. I do almost wish I had like some of these flowers to put other places. And might see if I have any washi that I could put up here that might match. I'm thinking about that, obviously. And, you know, I will obviously take a minute to think about it because of what I just told you. But then I also have these like pens. I don't know if I want to just, I would if I had pink try to just draw. But I don't know. There is a like mulberry, but I don't think I want to add such a dark color. And I want it to be like antique-y almost, but I just think the florals are needed. And I think, gosh, there's a weird space like here and here. And I brought in this because I thought it would kind of counteract the black over here, but now it's feeling a little lonely, I guess. It's so hard because I don't want it to be the exact same angle as that. I don't want it to be at the exact same angle as that. So I guess I just have to do this one kind of straight. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it down here. Why is it sometimes so hard to decide? And to be honest with you, I don't have any like really good suggestions. Like psychology in general doesn't have a lot of really good suggestions for what to do about planner fatigue. You know, there are suggestions, of course, in terms of you can try and like limit your wardrobe so that you start to limit the number of decisions you feel like you have to make in any given day or time. But for me, it's not the number of decisions that I have to make that causes the fatigue. For me, it's there is no like right answer. There's no best place to you know, to go in order to get that particular task completed. And once there's not a best place, there's just like less good places. That's what causes trouble for me. I was trying to fill that. There's still the space right here. What if we... It's like bigger. Ooh, it's way bigger than I thought. How's it look so small on this page? Which is smaller, so it should look bigger. But then I like pull it off and put it right there, and I was like, it's huge. That makes no sense, right? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. I do like this paper clip, and I do use sometimes I use pencils. Okay. That fills that space well. I'm still like trying to decide if I want to. I don't know. I don't think I want to do flowers. I don't know. Do I? No, I won't like them. But this top part feels so simple. I watched Bumble the other day do like lines up here. And that's cute, but I don't think that's what I'm going for. I could do like the outline of flowers just like in the corner. That wouldn't be too bad. I still think I want to do them in like a peachy color so that it looks like, you know, maybe like daisies or something. I don't know. I'm afraid I'll mess it up, and I think it's really cute right now. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just going to look to see if I have a washi. I am back, and I found 2 options. Surprise, surprise. I have these roses that are not perfect, but I like the green that's with them, even though it's not the same green as like these, but it is like pretty much the same green. And it's like almost perfect colors, and then just a gold and white. I think I want to use this one. All right. One final touch here. One final decision. Well, let me know if you struggle with decision making and where you find that you just struggle. Where is the struggle for you if you find that you struggle at all with making a decision? As I said, for me, it is definitely hardest when there is no right or wrong decision, because then it just turns into an efficiency question, and there's a lot of things that go into efficiency. There's efficiency with ease of parking. There's efficiency in just a lot of other ways. And so, yeah, it gets difficult for me. But I'm kind of proud of myself. As you've known, I worked very hard not to say it in this video. Of course, I'm going to fail right now. But I do find monthly spreads difficult. And I've now done 3, I think, right? Like back to back to back. And I have to say, I think they're all really cute. I do think they're all very busy. And I don't know if I love that or don't love that. But I seem to gravitate towards busy, because watch me as I'm like, hey, look, that needed to go right there. I don't know if it really did, but it felt like it did. Okay. Well, here is my planner spread, all about planners. I did this in September because Labor Day. And not that planners are work, but planners are partially work for quite a few of us in the community. And they also help me make sure that I get my work done. And they're also a way for me to enjoy my work, to relax from my labor. So it just felt like a very fitting time to use the theme of planners in a spread. All right, well, I look forward to seeing how other people have interpreted this theme. I encourage you to continue to watch this link that is below. When you get back to my video, you watch them all. Maybe you'll find a new planner to follow. And yeah, I just wish you well. Thank you so much for being here. Have a fantastic day. Bye.